Hey guys, it's Michelle. I'm filming another video. Obviously you probably have just watched my Aveeno review. If you haven't, go check it out. I'm going to do a small haul video for you guys. The first thing I'm going to show you, these were something that a friend of mine gave me. I'm going to be honest with you, these are totally counterfeits. But I'm going to be using them at work and abusing the crap out of them, so I am not upset about that, but I am in the process of getting my real one. Anyway, this is the first one she gave me. These are Louis Vuitton inspired bags. I do not promote buying counterfeits. I do not like buying counterfeits. I don't own counterfeits with the exception of these two bags. I just don't, personally, I don't think it's right. But she gave them to me because she was going to throw them out, and I don't believe in throwing out anything that's not broken. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, this bag I'm not going to use. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. It's illegal to sell counterfeits. I don't want to, like, throw it out. I don't know if I'm going to donate it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this bag. It is too small for me. It is adorable, and this is like one of those late 80s, early 90s style bags. Like, I remember little girls carrying these kinds of styles around. I mean, this thing's been torn up. Like, they even put this little thing on here. It's got the markings. I mean, I've never seen, not even vintage-wise, a Louis Vuitton that looked like this. I could be wrong, though. Louis Vuitton's been out for quite some time. But if you guys want me to do a video on how to tell the reals from the fakes, I can show you some really quick pointers on that. Comment down below. I mean, it's really easy if you're not sure. I mean, the inside of this bag is kind of dirty. It's cute. Me personally, it's too small for my needs. I mean, maybe if I just remove these handles, I could turn into like maybe a makeup pouch or something. But as far as a purse, this is way too small for my God. Guys, this is, hold on. It's all like discombobulated like always. This is my wallet, which I think you've seen before in like what's in my purse videos. This is my Coach wallet that I absolutely adore. And I'm pretty sure it's bigger. Yeah, it is definitely bigger than the purse. So it's not going to work for me as far as a bag. But it is cute, and I'm glad that she thought of me with it. The next one, now, granted, for a counterfeit, they did fairly well on this one. Now this is supposed to be like a speedy style one. And I love top handle bags. And at work, if you see what I put my poor handbags through, Lord help me. I'm very rough on the bags I bring to work. I can't help it. It's, you know, go big or not at all with me. So I wouldn't, even if this was a real Louis, I wouldn't be bringing it to work. Because I would destroy it. But the fact that it's fake, like I said, if you want me to do a video on how you can tell just like simple things, I'll be more than happy to. Just comment down below on that. But as you can see, it's got the little lock there. It even came with a key to go with the lock, because the lock is created so that you can actually lock your zipper like that. I'm not going to actually do it now because it's going to be a pain in the neck. But it does look a lot like an actual Speedy. I love top handle bags. It is actually made of real leather. You'll actually, some of the counterfeits that you'll come across will actually be made out of real leather. But there's little hints here and there that you can tell if they're real or not. But it is real leather. It has a little pocket in here. It's got the LV on it. And this one's actually cleaner than the other one, so she didn't use this one as much. I don't know where she got these from. But, I mean, like I said, it's not in bad condition. I don't want to throw it away. So I'm going to use this for work until I completely destroy it, and then we'll get rid of it then. So that is that. Like I said, I have trouble throwing things away. And I mean, I don't even like having, the fact that I know they're fakes, I don't even like having them in the house. Because I don't promote that. I think that it's wrong. You're taking money away from businesses that are just, you know, the bag, a bag like this I think is over $1,000 on the Louis Vuitton website, but it's going towards the company, you know what I mean? It's, when you buy counterfeits, it's just, I'm not going to get into all the reasons why. I personally believe it is wrong. So I do not buy counterfeits. None of my designer items are counterfeits. They all were bought or purchased at, you know, the retail stores or from the websites themselves. So if you ever on my eBay, or if you're ever on my Listia and you see designer items, they are the real McCoys. I don't do, like I said, I don't do knockoffs. These are the only 2 knockoffs that I have. Like I said, they were given to me. I don't purchase knockoffs. So if you're ever on my Listia, if you're ever on my eBay, rest assured you're getting authentic items. But onward with the rest of the haul. Now, I went to Walmart, and the one thing I must show you, because this has become like a cult classic as far as cleaning products with me. A friend of mine told us about this product, and I bought one years ago and am in love with it ever since. This is Mean Green. Now, at my Walmart, this was $1.97. And look at the size of this product. This thing is huge, okay? Incredible. You can use this indoors, outdoors, you name it. And it tells you, like right here, all the things you can use it for. I have cleaned things that people thought were just throw it out, it's gross, with this product. It helps get rid of that thick, nasty layer of crap to get me to the normal layers so I can actually hand wash it and get it to where it needs to be. This stuff is awesome. Kitchens, countertops, greasy stoves, rage hoods, floors, sinks, refrigerators, toilets, soap scum, garbage cans, tub and tile, shower curtains, shower stalls, grease stains, ink stains, glass stains, oil stains, pet stains, blood stains, grills, furniture, deck wash, awning and mats, coolers, garden equipment, auto parts, tires, boats, filters, sports gear, lawn equipment, RVs, ATVs, helmets, boats, camping gear, sports equipment, etc. This item, guys, I can't say enough about it. Every time I run out, I go out and I buy a new one. So if you have your own house, you're just getting a new apartment, you need a really good degreaser and cleaner, this is one of those ones that I totally recommend having in your arsenal. Honestly, you need more than one cleaner in your house, obviously. But this is one of those ones. It's cheap, it works great. I found this in the Dollar Tree for $1. It costs, the bottle's a lot smaller, but if you don't want to pay $1.97 at Walmart for the big one, if you just want to try and not be stuck with a lot of product, you gotta try it, guys. I love this stuff. The next thing I got from Walmart, now I had a coupon on this guy, so I got $1 off. I love the smell of the classic Jergens, the cherry almond scent. Joey hates cherries, so he ain't gonna be happy when I start using this. But there is just like, I don't know, I guess because a lot of us grew up with this smell, there's a comfort to that cherry almond odor. I think it is. I love that smell. And Jergens makes a great product. So this is going to be one of those lotions that I use when I get out of the shower. Like I said in my review video on this is one I'm currently using. I do sometimes use the Bath & Body Works ones, but I go through those so quickly if I use them every day in the shower. I'll go through one of those bottles in less than a week. So I'll use those when I'm not in the shower, and arms, legs, you know, I go all over with those as well. But if I used it in the shower, oh my god, the amount of lotion bottles you'd be seeing in my items I used up video would be catastrophic. So I use these guys, and they last a little bit longer, because obviously there's a lot more. There's 26.5 fluid ounces in here. That is like 3 or 4 bottles of a Bath & Body Works lotion. But this stuff is great. It's been time tested. Jergens has been around for years. You can't go wrong with Jergens. Jergens has a bunch of other great products, but I love the original scent. And I haven't had the original scent in so long, I had to grab it because I got a sample of it. And then I remembered the smell. I was like, oh my god, I remember that. I love that smell. Which is why I picked this up. And my mother and my father were with me, and they were smelling. They're like, oh my god, that's my childhood. Because, you know, adults, when they were kids, would always use that, because they didn't have Bath & Body Works and a lot of the lotions we have today. It was just Jergens, and like they didn't have as many choices. This was a popular one back then, so this is definitely going to be a item I'll be using when I get out of the shower. And I love the smell of it. It's just, I want to eat it. It's just, oh, so good. Okay, after I chewed on my Jergens bottle, which is what you all wanted to see, I went to Big Lots. I love Big Lots, guys. Every time I go in there, I go crazy. Like, I could have spent an ungodly amount of money in there this time. But I just picked up toiletries, really. And I forgot to get a new deodorant, of course, which I gotta do today. I knew I was forgetting something, but I couldn't remember what it was at the time. But my problem lately is because my skin has been so incredibly dry, and with my eczema, I actually have it underneath my arms. So, I use Degree. Putting that on there has actually made the eczema worse. Now, I know that there's chemicals in the deodorants that are not good for you. I've tried some of the natural ones. I haven't found that one natural that actually works. You know what I mean? I've tried different ones at health food stores, and like, I almost feel like it made you smell worse. Or didn't do anything for you, like wearing nothing. So I haven't found that one that truly works. Now, since I'm trying to heal up the eczema I have underneath my arms, I haven't been using deodorant in about a week. Some of you might find that disgusting, but let's be realistic here. Number one, I told you it was freezing where I'm living. Number two, I don't work in a job or at a job where I sweat uncontrollably, where underarm odor would become an issue. And of course, I shower every day. So any bacteria that I am producing from that area is going to be washed off when I come home anyway. So thankfully, because of that, I've been able to let that heal and moisturizing and taking care of it. So that's something I need to take care of. But I did pick up some other things, and some of them I was really ecstatic about because, do I have the, no sign here? Because I found some better deals than I have at other places. Now the first thing I'm going to show you, I've shown you these every time I go to Big Lots. I get these Relishave 4-blade disposables. I used to be all about the Venus razors, but those freaking heads are so expensive. And when you do the math, I'm saving like tons of money just by using these. And even though it's a disposable razor, you can use it more than once, guys, realistically. I know some people use it once and throw it away. You can get a few more uses out of it. So, in my opinion, these are way better. Like I said, I mean, be careful when you're shaving anyway. You're going to nick yourself just because you're buying a Venus or you're buying Gillette or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to nick yourself with those razors. I have gotten I got scars on my legs from my Venus that are, oh my god, the pain that day. Anyway, we won't go into that. So, like I said, I've been using these for almost a year now. No problems. Love them. Can't go wrong. Next, I'm going to be doing, I don't do these videos very often, but you're going to be seeing one because I finally got enough items to do a video on it. Items I regret. And one of them is a shave gel. So, keep a lookout for that one. But anyway, you guys know how much I love the Pure Silk line. This is just a travel one, but it's enough until I can go and get my a full-size one. This was only 80 cents. I know you can't tell because it's all kind of like discombobulated, but this was only 80 cents, and this is coconut and oat flour, which I'm really curious about. I've never seen this one before. Coconut's very good and nourishing for your skin. People use it to remove eye makeup. You can't go wrong with coconut oil. Definitely need to have in your arsenal. You can use it as a natural makeup remover. People swear that it makes their eyelashes healthier and longer. It is a great natural moisturizer. There's so much you can do with coconut oil. There is a YouTuber on here called Miss the Doll, I think is the name that she uses. Anyway, she talks about coconut oil in a few of her videos. I think she actually has a video on there talking about coconut oil. So if you go and visit her, tell her where you were sent from, give me a shout out to her. Anyway, but she talks about coconut oil and how much she loves it, and I'm always pushing that. My mom's dog, unfortunately, her skin is so dry and so raw right now, and with dogs, they lick at things, so you can't really put cortisones on a dog. I don't do it with Desi, who also has dry skin. So what do? We use coconut oil, because even if they do lick at it a little bit, it's not going to hurt them. So definitely invest in coconut oil. I know that bottle, I think, around us, they're between $8 to $15, depending on who makes it and stuff like that. But trust me, that thing is going to last you forever, and you're not going to regret it. Anyway, so I got this Pure Silk just to get me through until I can get to a store that sells the bigger ones. But for 80 cents, this is perfect. If you're going on vacation and you need a travel one, I mean, 80 cents. Hello. Pure Silk, in my opinion, is way better than Skintimate. I have used the Skintimate line. I used to swear by it until I started using the Pink Silk. It's made by Barbasol, but smells way better than the men's Barbasol. So if you haven't tried out the Pure Silk line, guys, they have so many fragrances now. They have raspberry, they have peach, they have for sensitive skin, dry skin. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You will love it. Now next, you guys have seen me with these makeup wipes before. I've gotten them from the Christmas tree shop for like $1 something. Now I found this one. Now it's in Christmas packaging, I believe. So, whatever. But these are the same ones, but there's double the amount. And look at the price. Only $2. So for an extra, let's see. 70 cents more, I get double the product. I like this packaging better too because you got this little window. Because the only thing I don't like about the little ones that I buy, that little stick-on one, it doesn't always stick properly, and if I don't pick up on it, like the last wipe I just used was almost dry because of that little closure issue. But these are great. This is the aloe vera one. I haven't tried that. I've tried cucumber and I have green tea. Both are awesome. So I'm trying the aloe vera one this time. Now, quick trick, guys. If you want a really nice moist wipe every time, store them upside down like this so that the, I don't want to say juice, but you get what I'm saying here. The liquid stays in the first one, so you always get a nice wet one. That sounds so gross. You always get a nice wet wipe every time you use it. So when you're not using them, store them like this. And that way it's always going to be moist. It's not going to be as dry. Okay, when you get to the last one, it's always like, you know, but that is a trick that I have learned that you might want to keep in mind. So I will let you know how I feel about the aloe vera one. But like I said, for $2, you really can't go wrong. I can't complain about this. And these last me forever. Perfect size, always refreshing. And it's just a great way to remove your makeup. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. Oh, and there was one more thing, but it's being used. I got for $7, and it was like the best $7 I ever spent. I got my, it's a funny story. You're probably gonna laugh at me for this, but anyway, my computer had been plugged in to its charging, which I'm messing with right now. It's right in front of me, if you can't tell from the weird glow on my face. It was plugged into the wall, and I didn't realize that, and I have a habit of just taking my computer and walking off with it. Well, I went to do that, and, well, because it was attached to the wall, I dropped it, and you really can't see from this angle, but there is a sculpture that I've done of myself. It's a bust of myself, and she's about this big, and she weighs almost 100 pounds. The computer landed on it. Yeah, I didn't think the computer was going to actually turn on. Anyway, apparently what I did was I broke the crap out of the fan. The fan, like, done. Completely done. So I'm like, great, so now I'm going to have to buy a new computer, right? Well, I know I've had friends like, oh, we can fix the fans, this and that, and I was like, that just seems like way too much work when they were trying to explain it to me. So Joey found this fan at Big Lots for $7, and he's like, you're looking at replacing that computer anyway. If it doesn't work, what do you have to lose? And I'm like, you're right. So I bought it, and the difference in my computer is impeccable. It used to actually shut itself down because of overheating within, we'll say, 20 minutes. And now I've literally had it on for about 2 hours just to test it out. And it's working great. It is like the best $7 I've ever spent. It was made by Salvinia, I don't remember. But best $7. I just got a traditional black one. They had it in blue and red as well. And I'm just very, very happy with that. So that's the last item. Anyway, guys, this video is a lot longer than normal. But I'm going to get going. I'll see you all soon. Comment down below what other videos you would like me to do. Review videos, like I said, or the ones about how to tell the real Louis from the fake Louis. I'd be more than happy to talk about that with you, or with bags in general. I have a basic knowledge on most of the designers that are out there because I buy and sell bags. So when you're out in public, like when I mean out in public, I mean like when you're at the Salvation Army and stuff, they can't tell the reals from the fakes half the time. So if you're going and you're like, oh, here's a great coach, if you don't know the differences, you might be buying a fake and spending money on a fake that you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Because I've had friends bring me Dolce & Gabbanas and stuff like that thinking they were real, when I was like, I'm sorry, you bought a fake, and they didn't realize it. They just assumed that it was, you know, real. Because it looked real, but if you don't know the little differences, it's very easy. I can tell Louis, I can tell Coach, Dooney's, what's Juicy Couture, I can tell from a mile away. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you soon. And if you have, like I said, any suggestions, please let me know. I'll see you soon. Bye.